between Central Connecticut and Connecticut. Let's meet the starters for today. First for Connecticut. A freshman midfielder, number 6, Jessica Mazzo. A redshirt sophomore defender, number 7, Tess Elmore. A senior midfielder, number 10, Alana Moore. A freshman midfielder, number 11, Emma Zaccanini. A sophomore defender, number 15, Kara Long. A sophomore midfielder, number 17, Pato Jerzak. A graduate midfielder, number 21, Vivian Vile. A redshirt sophomore defender, number 31, Rachel Marchini. A freshman defender, number 41, Jackie Harnett. A sophomore forward, number 99, Judah Stanton. And the redshirt junior goalkeeper, number 30, Randy Palacio. The Huskies are coached by Margaret Rodriguez and assisted by Carrie O'Brien and Vanessa Phillips Fossart. And now the starters for the Blue Devils. A freshman defender, number 2, Sydney Dorman. A senior defender, number 3, Shonia Teresia. A junior forward, number 4, Tess Atkinson. A sophomore midfielder, number 6, Roland McLaughlin. A freshman midfielder, number 10, Olivia Fiore. A junior defender, number 13, Brianna Williams. A freshman midfielder, number 14, Casey Rolfe. A sophomore defender, number 17, Delaney Lawler. A junior defender, number 20, Erica Bardas. A junior forward, number 22, Jenna Ray Cavello. And the sophomore goalkeeper, number 1, Amanda McQuillan. The Blue Devils are coached by Nick Darcy in his 20th season as head coach. Central's assistant coaches are Jen Prazo, Sean Kelly, and Charlie Branch. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise and remove your hats to honor America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem. The Northeast Conference promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. If you experience a problem caused by the actions or words of another spectator, please report it to an event management representative.
Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this in-state rivalry matchup between the visiting UConn Huskies and the home team, Central Connecticut State University Blue Devils. Both teams come in with a record of 1-1 on the year, still very early. UConn lost 2-1 at Providence College earlier this year, but followed that up with a commanding victory at home against Fairfield University on Sunday the 25th. Their leading scorer, Kess Elmore, was able to score in that one. 2 goals on the season for her. And Central Connecticut had a strong performance last game, as we saw that against Maine the other night on Monday. They won that one 2-1. Giovanna Inzarello and Jenna Ray Cavello, both with goals in that game. And we mentioned the score was 2-1 in that, but the score doesn't really tell the margin the way Central Connecticut played in that game, is they only allowed 4 shots to Maine in that game compared to 14 for them. So very commanding on both the offensive and defensive end of the field. But a big matchup here today against UConn, the Big East team, back in the Big East this time. For the first time in a while since they went to the AAC. Of course, football still in the AAC, but soccer moved back to the Big East, so very excited for UConn. I'm sure they're looking forward to that. And Central Connecticut played them last year at UConn, suffered a tough loss 3-2 in that game. Charlotte Maurer and Yo Tachibana got things off early and gave Central Connecticut a 2-0 lead in the first half, but UConn was able to respond, scored late in the first half, and then scored twice early in the second half. Took a 3-2 lead and held on to that lead. So Central looking for some revenge here today. We got a beautiful night here for some soccer. Late August, was a warm day, starting to cool down a bit. Of course, the students back in school now. Just couldn't ask for a better night for some soccer. As Central, of course, spotting their home white and blue striped uniforms, and UConn wearing their road dark blues. As we're about to get things underway here. As UConn will have the ball first. Head coaches for both teams, of course, Central coached by Mick Darcy in his 20th season here with the Blue Devils, and for UConn, Margaret Rodriguez in just her 2nd season, of course, the twin sister of the assistant coach here at Central, Jen Prazo. So both very familiar with each other, both teams. We'll have a Central throw-in on the sideline here. As I mentioned before, Central really commanded the defensive end last game. We're very aggressive early on, but kind of fell back a little bit towards the end. As we see here, UConn will have a push. A little bit too far there. Amanda McQuillan getting the start and goal once again. Started both games earlier in the year, making her 3rd start. Only allowed 3 goals so far. And 11 saves and a 78.6% save percentage. Be a free kick here for the Huskies. Good defense there. Here's a ball sent towards the back. Central wanted the offsides there. No whistle. And it's going to be a goal kick. Saw the ball sent down there for Kess Elmore, the leading scorer for the Huskies. She was unable to run that one down. on the far side. Nobody home there. UConn takes it back over. Goes McLaughlin in the center. Looking to push on the far side. Cut off nicely there by Jackie Harnett. Central still with a chance. McLaughlin and Ray Cavell not on the same page there. Ball sent towards the middle of the field. Big push there. No call. Just gonna go the other way to UConn. Just about 5 minutes into the game, not a lot of scoring opportunities so far. As we mentioned, that game last year between the two teams, it was a tough loss for the Blue Devils, but after that game really got it together. I think that loss kind of motivated them, as we talked about their great season last year, going undefeated in the conference, defending champions now, but of course they're going to be looking for revenge tonight. Here come the Huskies trying to make something happen. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick, and it is. That was number 99 due to Sanson trying to make something happen there. It's quite an interesting number for soccer, number 99. And we have a clear push there. It's going to go against Emma Zakanani. McQuillan's going to come deep, send it towards the box. Atkinson runs that down. Here's a chance. A shot. Pulled that one. Good push there by the Blue Devils. Atkinson took that shot. Just a bit too much left. UConn with the chance here. In towards the box. Nobody there. Good defense by the Blue Devils. Now they'll push the other way. Tough pass there, stolen. Just a bit out of the reach of Mazzo. It's about 36 minutes remaining in the first half here in New Britain, Connecticut. CCSU soccer field. Towards the corner goes Bile. Nice move there. A good recovery for the Blue Devils. Delaney Lawler coming out there. Ball still alive in the corner. Now it's going to go out for a corner kick. First of the game for the Huskies. It's going to be Vivian Bile to send it in. Oh, just over the head of Marchini there. A good pass, but just a bit too high. Blue Devils so far have been able to strike early against their opponents, scoring first in both games. Unfortunately, lost one in overtime against Rutgers in the opener, but scored first against Maine. Maine ended up tying it, but Blue Devils took care of business in the second half. Let's see if they can keep that going. Here's a good pass, but good defense there for Shawnee Altarizio. Ball cleared out. On the near side. Blue Devils looking to make something happen. Trying to set something up. Glockman will turn and go. Has some room. Good cross. And it's going to be whistled off for an offsides. Some good pressure there from the Blue Devils. I believe that was Jenna Recavello just a bit ahead of the pack there. Here comes Mazzo. Gets by the defender. Kicked out. Central thinks they have the throw in, they do. We'll stay with the Blue Devils. There's a whistle. Got a free kick now. Set the back towards the keeper. Now ahead. Nobody there. Nice move there by McLaughlin. Sends it towards the corner. And we have another offsides whistle. Santon sends it ahead, booted away. Tripped up, no whistle. UConn looking to get something going here. In towards the corner. Tripped up again. And a goal kick. Some good defense there by Bardes. Central trying to go too quick there. Ball sent deep. UConn able to keep that, but it's going to be a Blue Devil throw-in. In quickly. Bardes sends it a bit far. Chase down. Good defense there. Still be with Central. And nobody home there. Tough pass there. Will fall out for a goal kick. UConn with a chance. Taken away by the Blue Devils. On the counter. Fiore. Good defense there from Jerzak. Now the other way. Dorman took that one away with ease. Cross over the head of Mazzo. UConn still alive. Back towards the box, but headed away there by Central. Both teams doing a really good job on the defensive end so far. No real opportunities for either team. We see one semi-close shot by the Blue Devils, but really nothing, as there's only 26 minutes left in the first half. Good recovery there from Carol Long. Some more solid defense. It's been a defensive battle. Back to McLaughlin. Not a lot of numbers for the Blue Devils, as they'll slow it up a bit. Just no rhythm for either team right now on the offensive side. Here's a push. Jerzak. Nice move there. Gets by Bardes. Good defense. As Jerzak falls down. Still down. She looks to be in some pain. Refs go over to check on her. Is up now. Seems to be limping a bit. Took a tough fall there. Holding her back a little bit. Central will have the goal kick. Tess Atkinson getting down dirty there. Huskies with the throw-in. Taken away nicely by the Blue Devils. Good job by Altarizio there. Big collision between, that was Jessica Mazzo and Bardes, I believe. Or it might have been Tessa Atkinson, but Mazzo's down. It's going to be a foul on Central. So we'll take another look at that real quick. Saw the throw in. It's just a big collision there. Mazzo seems to be okay. Will stay in the game. UConn will have the free kick. Jerzak taken away. Almost taken away there by the combination of McLaughlin and Rolfe, but UConn still has it. Oh, nice Meg there by Jerzak. Now towards the corner, towards Elmore. Here's a shot, bit too high. UConn with a good push there. Saw Jerzak make the nice move to Elmore. Shot was a bit too high as we take a look again. Elmore got by the defender there, sends the cross. A good look, just a bit too far. Here comes Mazzo. UConn really starting to put the pressure on now. Good defense there from Brianna Williams. And now we'll finally get our first substitutes of the game. For UConn, Melina Kuzis coming in, along with Kara Jordan. Kuzis has a goal for UConn this year. Came last game against Fairfield in that 3-0 rout. And we saw Allison O'Rourke check in for the Blue Devils, along with Abby Chase. In the corner. It'll be go back to UConn. O'Rourke, the senior forward, along with Abby Chase, the sophomore forward. Here's a chance. McQuillan just got her foot on it. Was able to save that. It was a real good chance there for the Huskies as Tess Elmer really wanted that one. It'll go back to her, but nobody home on that pass. Another close opportunity for UConn. Good header there by Bardes. Quillen's going to come out of the box. Some more good defense there by the Blue Devils. 16 minutes remaining in the first half. Still no score. UConn has had a couple more opportunities than the Blue Devils, but both defenses still playing very tough so far. Taken away there. Now McLaughlin up the field. Slows it down a bit. Up ahead. Too far and into the hands of the keeper. Keeper Policios gets it in. Good job by O'Rourke there, lets that go out for a throw. UConn football opening up their season today against another NEC opponent, Wagner. UConn with a 7-0 lead early on. So big day against the NEC for UConn. There's a chance for Elmore, but McQuillan came out and dove on it. Good job. Take a look again. There's a good pass in. Elmore was there, but it was just a bit too far out of her reach. And McQuillan, good instincts coming out and dove on it. Now another sub for UConn. Emil Evillard will come in, the junior forward. Right away to Evillard. Now we back to the Blue Devils. Quillen sends it deep. Here come the Huskies. Kuzis easily taken there by McQuillan. Heard an inadvertent air horn there. to the near side. Bardes taken away. In towards Elmore. Again, just unable to connect. Now the subs will come in. Regan Schiappa comes in for UConn. And Giovanna Inzarello comes in for the Blue Devils. Her first minutes of the game. Scored a big goal against Maine last outing. She's a 5'4" freshman forward out of Manorville, New York. Under 10 minutes now in the first half. Still no score. Nifty footwork there. Now to the near side. Almost squeaked through there. Comes McLaughlin. No numbers really there for the Blue Devils. Central taking their time. Bardes will have the throw in. Sub for UConn, Sophia Leone comes in. Replaces Jessica Mazza. Viard came in hard there. Now UConn will try to set the offense up. Throw in. Fighting for the ball. UConn thought they had the throw in, but refs thought otherwise. There's a good move there. Jerzak. Taken away. Relentless defense. Here comes McLaughlin. And a whistle. Big call there. It's a good job by McLaughlin fighting through traffic. It earns the whistle. It's going to be a free kick for the Blue Devils in a good spot. With just under 5 minutes, it's going to be Central's really their first opportunity for a good look at a goal. So it looks like McLaughlin is going to take this free kick. Hear the crowd chanting for Roma. Over the wall, just a bit too high. On target for Roma McLaughlin, but a bit too much on that one. But nonetheless, a good opportunity for the Blue Devils, which has really been hard to come by in this first half. McLaughlin really fighting through a lot of contact. Gets another call. It'll be a free kick for Blue Devils. A bit farther away this time. Into the box. McLaughlin runs it down. Can't handle it as it falls out for a goal kick. Blue Devils with a couple of good tries, but unable to capitalize. 2.5 minutes of play remaining. Ball falls out, be a UConn throw-in. Almost a chance for a counter there, but taken away nicely. Ball falls out. It'll be a goal kick.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
Here we go, final minute of the first. Blue Devils will have the goal kick. Ball almost kept alive but falls out. Throw in for the Huskies. And we got a foul called against UConn.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
But it looks like
5, 4.
That's going to do it for the first half. So a scoreless first half as both defensive has really played tough here. A couple opportunities for both teams, but unable to capitalize as we'll head to halftime in a scoreless game. You are watching CCSU Women's Soccer on NEC Front Row.
How do you see your future? If what you envision is success, then it's time to take a closer look at the Army National Guard. There are over 150 career training fields that give you hands-on experience while sharpening your skills for real-world professions. The leadership opportunities you acquire in the National Guard can give you an edge over the competition, too. Visit nationalguard.com/careers to learn more. So whatever you see in your future, the National Guard has the career training to help get you there.
When Connecticut started more than 30 years ago, healthcare was simple. We were neighbors helping neighbors. And through broken bones, bronchitis, babies, and bursitis, we're still your neighbors, lending a helping hand. We're here to lift you up and lighten your load. We have your favorite doctors, no referrals for specialists. We even go on vacation with you, working harder to make things easier. Connecticut.
You know us by heart.
When Connecticut started more than 30 years ago, healthcare was simple. We were neighbors helping neighbors. And through broken bones, bronchitis, babies, and bursitis, we're still your neighbors, lending a helping hand. We're here to lift you up and lighten your load. We have your favorite doctors, no referrals for specialists. We even go on vacation with you, working harder to make things easier. Connecticut.
You know us by heart.
How do you want to be remembered? Every day is a new opportunity. Every day I do something to get better. Every day is a step in my journey. Be better than you were yesterday, but not as good as you're gonna be tomorrow. Sweat the little things. Pay attention to the details. Because when opportunity knocks, it's too late to prepare.
I'll make the practice. Start to finish, start to finish.
We both want to win. Who wants it more?
Working like maniacs.
You want to be good.
Do it for each other.
I want to be great. You get to write your next chapter. What's it gonna be?
The game of basketball. It demands grit, toughness, competitiveness at the highest level. In the NEC, we've been overlooked, underrated. That just gives us more to prove. Well, it's a new brand of NEC basketball. A brand that defines us. A brand that tells our story. A brand that doesn't quit. Don't play for yourself. Play for the person next to you. 100% given. 100% of the time. And when there's nothing left, dig deep and find more. All in, ball out, let's get it.
Basketball has been a game changer for me.
It's helped me grow as a teammate and a leader.
By establishing standards for youth development, USA Basketball is making a difference for players of all ages.
Through education and training,
They're helping to make the game safer
and more fun. Make sure your child is taught the right way.
Ensure you're the best coach you can be.
To learn more, visit usab.com or download the USA Basketball mobile app.
Army Reserve soldiers use their skills to make the Army even more capable and gain the tools to make themselves even more successful. Learn how at GoArmyReserve.com.
And for the first time in history, the Bryant Bulldogs are Northeast Conference champions.
Army Reserve soldiers use their skills to make the Army even more capable and gain the tools to make themselves even more successful. Learn how at GoArmyReserve.com.
The game of basketball. It demands grit, toughness, competitiveness at the highest level. In the NEC, we carry a chip on our shoulder, but pride on our sleeves. We've been overlooked, underrated. That just gives us more to prove. Well, it's a new day, a new brand of NEC basketball. A brand that defines us. A brand that tells our story. A brand that doesn't quit. Through adversity, we remain committed and dedicated to each other. A team with one collective goal. Because we can achieve more together than we can alone. Heart, sacrifice, blood, sweat, and tears. And when there's nothing left, dig deep and find more. Don't play for yourself. Play for the person next to you. 100% given. 100% of the time. All in. Ball out. Let's get it.
At CCSU, we're connected to our past, to our communities, and most importantly, to each other. Visit ccsu.edu.
How do you see your future? If what you envision is success, then it's time to take a closer look at the Army National Guard. There are over 150 career training fields that give you hands-on experience while sharpening your skills for real-world professions. The leadership opportunities you acquire in the National Guard can give you an edge over the competition, too. Visit nationalguard.com/careers to learn more. So whatever you see in your future, the National Guard has the career training to help get you there.
When Connecticut started more than 30 years ago, healthcare was simple. We were neighbors helping neighbors. And through broken bones, bronchitis, babies, and bursitis, we're still your neighbors, lending a helping hand. We're here to lift you up and lighten your load. We have your favorite doctors, No referrals for specialists. We even go on vacation with you. Working harder to make things easier. Connecticut.
You know us by heart.
When Connecticut started more than 30 years ago, healthcare was simple. We were neighbors helping neighbors. And through broken bones, bronchitis, babies, and bursitis, we're still your neighbors, lending a helping hand. We're here to lift you up and lighten your load. We have your favorite doctors, no referrals for specialists. We even go on vacation with you. Working harder to make things easier. Connecticut.
You know us by heart.
How do you want to be remembered? Every day is a new opportunity. Every day I do something to get better. Every day is a step in my journey. Be better than you were yesterday. But not as good as you're gonna be tomorrow. Sweat the little things. Pay attention to the details. Because when opportunity knocks, it's too late to prepare.
I'll make the practice. Start to finish. Start to finish.
We both want to win. Who wants it more?
Working like maniacs.
You want to be good.
Do for each other.
I want to be great. You get to write your next chapter. What's it gonna be?
The game of basketball. It demands grit, toughness, competitiveness at the highest level. In the NEC, we've been overlooked, underrated. That just gives us more to prove. Well, it's a new brand of NEC basketball. A brand that defines us. A brand that tells our story. A brand that doesn't quit. Don't play for yourself. Play for the person next to you. 100% given. 100% of the time. And when there's nothing left, dig deep and find more. All in. Ball out. Let's get it.
Basketball has been a game changer for me.
It's helped me grow as a teammate and a leader.
By establishing standards for youth development, USA Basketball is making a difference for players of all ages.
Through education and training,
They're helping to make the game safer
and more fun. Make sure your child is taught the right way.
Ensure you're the best coach you can be.
To learn more, visit usab.com or download the USA Basketball mobile app.
Army Reserve soldiers use their skills to make the Army even more capable and gain the tools to make themselves even more successful. Learn how at GoArmyReserve.com.
And for the first time in history, the Bryant Bulldogs are Northeast Conference champions.
Army Reserve soldiers use their skills to make the Army even more capable and gain the tools to make themselves even more successful. Learn how at GoArmyReserve.com.
back with you for the second half action, as we still have a scoreless game between the UConn Huskies and Central Connecticut State University Blue Devils. Just officially 3 shots total taken by both teams in the first half. One by UConn, that came by Vivian Bile, and both shots for the Blue Devils came by Roma McLaughlin. Really good opportunities for the Blue Devils, as Roma had a free kick just outside the box, but a little bit too high on it, as she was unable to score that one. But Blue Devils still had a couple good opportunities towards this end of the second half. A little bit of momentum on their side, so we'll see if they can make something happen here. UConn got off to a pretty good start. A couple good opportunities. That one shot was nearly a goal, and they had a couple chances to make some noise, but were unable to capitalize. So we got a good second half in store, that's for sure. A very tough defensive game has been played so far, as Central will have the ball first, and right away they're moving it down the field, but UConn there to stop the pressure. Here come the Blue Devils. On the far side, that falls out. Be a goal kick. Randy Policio sends that one deep. Both keepers really haven't been challenged too much so far. Here comes the Huskies. Ball kicked around in the air, but nowhere really to go. There's a push and a foul. It's going to go against Jessica Mazzo. She's unhappy with that call. An award and a free kick for the Blue Devils. Altarizio is going to kick it deep. Into the box. Bunch of blue uniforms around that one. Kicked out. Will be a throw-in. There's almost a really good move there. Now sent in. Headed away. Here's a shot off the rebound, but a great diving save. Policios not letting that one by her. And it will keep the game scoreless. As we take another look at it, ball was deflected out. And shot was off, and a great dive there. But Central, off the bat, just 3 minutes in, making some noise. Here they come again. Now slowed up a bit. Sent across the box. There's a shot deflected, as Rolf tried to force one in. And that pass by Mazzo too far. Be essential throwing. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, UConn football taking on another NEC opponent, Wagner, but big day in football for the Blue Devils as well, as Jake Dolagala got the start for the Bengals in their final preseason game. And he put on a good performance for them. He was 14-18 for almost 200 yards passing. Good job there by Atkinson, taking that away. Now up ahead. O'Rourke had it taken away, though. That ball will fall into the hands of McQuillan. Laughlin up ahead to Cavello. She falls. Good defense there by the Huskies. In the box. Sent back out. Huskies take their time. Here's a shot. Far wide. There's Jessica Mazzo. Now ahead, Cavello. Down towards the corner. Two defenders around her. Sends it back out to Dorman. Ball blocked. Good slide tackle there by Mazzo. Will stay with the Blue Devils. Ball headed away. Blue Devils still retain. In towards box, but over the heads of everyone. It'll be a goal kick. Blue Devils still putting on the pressure. Physical play on the far side. Be essential throw-in. big crowd on end here for this in-state matchup. You can't see on the screen, but to our right and left in the bleachers, full crowd. Students showing their support. Of course, there'll be visiting fans too, as UConn not too far away here from New Britain. As shot won't count, as there was a whistle before. Be a foul on Blue Devils. Kick sent deep. Ball gets through. Santon was a good footwork, tried to take the shot, but it was deflected right away. Now cleared out. Now ahead. Should be offsides, and there's the whistle. It's Vivian Bile, I believe. No, that's Zoe Steck. Walks off the field, calling for the sub. She was caught offsides on that last play. I know it was Vivian Bile. She comes out of the game. So Vivian Bile, who took the only shot for UConn in the first half, a bit shaken up. Hopefully she's okay. Into the box, headed back, nobody there. O'Rourke was just a bit too far in the box. McLaughlin sends it towards the near side. Dorman, nice move there. A bit too much to the left. UConn on the counter. Good pass up ahead. Ball towards the corner. Too far. It will fall out for a goal kick. Cavello tried to get it to McLaughlin, or excuse me, to Dorman. UConn up ahead. Sends it to the far side. Looking to make a push towards the middle, as Santon tried to make a nifty move there, but it went right into the hands of the keeper. Koozies let that one go out. Throw in for the Blue Devils. We have a whistle. The ref asking Dorman to move back before she throws it in. And now we have a substitution, first of the half, for the Blue Devils. It's going to be Jamie Collymore checking in. Sophomore forward out of Southbury, Connecticut. About 15 minutes have gone by here in the first half, still scoreless. Trevor Beal here with you on a great night in New Britain, Connecticut. And there's a whistle. It's going to go against Mazzo. He's been called a couple times now. Central quickly ahead. Here's a good chance. The cross is cleared now by the Blue Devils. And a good job by the Blue Devils to get that one ahead, and they'll have a throw-in. Dorman will come and take her time. Let the offense get back. That's going to fall out. And it's going to be a goal kick. Blue Devil fans wanted the corner there. Big collision as the ball falls out. UConn throwing. Looks like an almost handball there. They didn't call it. Now another whistle and a foul. This one's going to go against Central. Huskies will kick it short. Now send it deep. McQuillan comes out far there. But ends up being a good choice. Now O'Rourke on the push. That pass blocked. UConn on the counter. Elmore. Back out. But again, Central defense like a brick wall, not letting anything by. Now ahead, a chase for the ball. Shot deflected. Central still with the chance. In towards the box, just over the head. It's a good pass there. And another good chance for the Blue Devils. So we'll take a look again. Good move there, gets past the defender. Sends it in just a bit too high. Fell out for the goal kick. That was Tess Atkinson, who was in the box there, trying to get the head on it. Big collision, 2 players down. Now the ref will stop the game and stop the clock as 2 players are hurt. There was a big collision there. It was, you know, the right choice to stop the game here is both players hurt, so we'll step away as they sort this out. You're watching CCSU Women's Soccer on NEC Front Row.
How do you want to be remembered? Every day is a new opportunity. Every day I do something to get better. Every day is a step in my journey. Be better than you were yesterday. But not as good as you're gonna be tomorrow. Sweat the little things. Pay attention to the details. Because when opportunity knocks, it's too late to prepare.
I'll make the practice. Start to finish, start to finish.
We both want to win. Who wants it more? You want to be good. I want to be great. You get to write your next chapter. What's it gonna be?
The game of basketball. It demands grit, toughness, competitiveness at the highest level. In the NEC, we've been overlooked, underrated. That just gives us more to prove. Well, it's a new brand of NEC basketball. A brand that defines us. A brand that tells our story. A brand that doesn't quit. Don't play for yourself. Play for the person next to you. 100% given. 100% of the time. And when there's nothing left, dig deep and find more. All in, ball out, let's get it.
Back with you here as both players seem to be okay. It was Roman McLaughlin for the Blue Devils and Jessica Mazzo for UConn, but both players got up, walked on their own power, and came off the field, so good sign there. As we got just about 24 minutes left in the second half, still a scoreless game. It's been very physical here in the second half. Defense is still just as strong as they've been. As you see, Central will give it back. Now ahead, chase for the ball. In the box, nice move. Ball deflected around. Still loose. Now Central able to clear it. Good block there. Now another fall. And a whistle is going to go against UConn. Roman McLaughlin did stay in the game for the Blue Devils. Now Amanda McQuillan will come out, kick it deep. Ball headed, should be a Central throw-in. Stays with Central. Now fight for the ball. Elmore tried to go through two defenders there. Kicked out, but it will be a UConn throw-in. Potentially a good opportunity for them here. Here's the cross. Nearly got through. Central able to clear that one. UConn still with possession. Down in the far corner. Kicked out and stayed in. Now Central the other way. Towards the center. O'Rourke chasing it down. Keeps it in. Cross into the box. Now a fall. Central pleading for the PK. But we have no whistle. And a player down. That was a tough call, but I think it was the right call. That was Casey Rolfe there. Kind of got tripped up on her own feet. And the bench and the fans wanted something called there, but I think the refs made the right call, as in a no call. And now there's a whistle. It's going to go against Central. Under 20 minutes in the second half. Both teams fighting to get on the scoreboard. And McLaughlin called for that push there. UConn with the free kick. Sending towards the box. And no problem there for McQuillan. Chase for the ball. The essential throw in. And we see Giovanna Inzarello come back in. Replacing Casey Rolfe. Atkinson. But cleared out. UConn with a chance, up ahead, and nice job there, Mike McQuillan coming out and stopping that before Elmore had a chance. McQuillan's been very solid all game long. And there's a handball. In the corner. Here's the cross. Batted around. Now sent deep. Still not many great chances for either team so far. And we got a foul. It's going to go against UConn. Free kick for the Blue Devils. McQuillan out by midfield. Sends it into the box. Ball headed away. And another collision. Ball still alive. Here's a shot right at the keeper. And an easy save for Palacios. It's been a couple big hits so far in this game. Up ahead, good ball into Elmore. She got tripped up. Good defense there for the Blue Devils. UConn quickly to throw in. Stay with the Huskies. Kuzi's in the corner. And a goal kick. We got a substitute. Number 99, Duda Santon, checking back in. Bat it around. And it's going to be a goal kick. UConn wanted the corner there. Don't think we've had a corner since early on in the first half. It stays that way. Just a bit too far there. Here's a chance for the Huskies. In towards the box. Falls through to the corner. Still alive. Now kicked out. Now there's going to be a corner kick. I believe the first one for the Huskies today. Here it is, sent into the box. Ball headed up. Still alive. And the UConn wanted a call there. No call. Central the other way. Everyone racing back. McLaughlin now through a couple defenders, sends it back out. That ball deflected away. Be a throw-in for Bardes. A nice move there. Shot. Goal! What a move and what a shot! As Central scores first to take a 1-0 lead over UConn. Take a look at this one again. The ball was thrown in. A nice move there by the defender into the top right corner. I believe that was Abby Chase on the goal. We'll get confirmation in a minute, but either way, Blue Devils with a 1-0 lead with just over 10 minutes left in the second half. I know it's early on, but that might be a goal for the rest of the season. The best goal they'll have. I mean, what a move, what a shot. There's a foul there. UConn looking to push. As now they're in the hole. Into the box. Here's a chance for the Huskies. It's another fall. No call. Now here comes Central with another chance. Up ahead. And there's the offsides call. So it's going to go back to UConn.
CCSU goal scored by number 16, Jamie Collins.
And we get the confirmation there. It was number 16, Jamie Collymore, the forward sophomore, for her first goal of the season. And a big one at that. Harnett with the shot. And a goal. And UConn answers. Jackie Harnett puts that one in to tie the game with just over 8 minutes remaining. Take a look again. A nice move there, just off the top of the crossbar, and it falls in. So Jackie Harnett ties this one, the freshman. And after no scoring all game, within the span of 2 minutes, we get 2 goals, and it's a 1-1 game. Here comes UConn again.
Connecticut goal scored by number 41, Jackie Harnett.
You hear the confirmation there, Jackie Harnett. That is her first goal on the season. Couple substitutes coming in for UConn. Kess Elmore and Jessica Mazzo returning. 2 starters. In the corner. And that's going to fall out of bounds. Be easy goal kick. Now 6 minutes remaining. In the second half, 1-1. Just as Central scored, UConn took no time in answering. Now ahead, Santon. Good touch. Pass taken away. Santon shot. Not too much on that one as McQuillan easily scoops that up. Good job by Roman McLaughlin there. Up ahead to Cavello. McLaughlin now. Didn't see the defender behind her. Huskies up ahead. Stop there. We have a injured Blue Devil walking off the field. Gets an applause. There's a clock stopped around 4 minutes. Glockman Falls wanted a call, didn't get one. In the corner, Mazzo sends it in, too far, into the hands of McQuillan. There's a good ball. Cavello with a chance. Sends it in. Here's a shot. Didn't get all of it there, as Tess Atkinson put a good effort there. Seems like it just fell off the side of her foot. Didn't really get a good kick on that one. Now under 2 minutes in regulation. Ball deflected away, as it's going to be a throw-in. Good defense there. Ball still up for grabs and they're kicked out. It'll stay with the Huskies. Here comes O'Rourke. Now taken away. Up ahead.
1 minute remaining in the second half.
Here's Santon. Sends it towards the middle, now back. Moore. Nobody there. 40 seconds left. Easy stop there for the Huskies. Ahead. Quillen, good job coming out. Scoops that up. About to be 10 seconds left in the remaining.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And with that, We are going to have overtime here in New Britain as UConn tied it up with 8 minutes left after a big goal by Jamie Collmore to make it 1-0. Jackie Harnett tied it up at 1-1, so we're going to have overtime here. We'll take a break. You're watching CCSU Women's Soccer on NEC Front Row.
How do you want to be remembered? Every day is a new opportunity. Every day I do something to get better. Every day is a step in my journey. Be better than you were yesterday. But not as good as you're gonna be tomorrow. Sweat the little things. Pay attention to the details. Because when opportunity knocks, it's too late to prepare.
I'll make the practice. Start to finish, start to finish.
We both want to win. Who wants it more? You want to be good. I want to be great. You get to write your next chapter. What's it gonna be?
The game of basketball. It demands grit, toughness, competitiveness at the highest level. In the NEC, we've been overlooked, underrated. That just gives us more to prove. Well, it's a new brand of NEC basketball. A brand that defines us. A brand that tells our story. A brand that doesn't quit. Don't play for yourself. Play for the person next to you. 100% given. 100% of the time. And when there's nothing left, dig deep and find more. All in, ball out, let's get it.
Basketball has been a game changer for me.
It's helped me grow as a teammate and a leader.
By establishing standards for youth development, USA Basketball is making a difference for players of all ages.
Through education and training,
They're helping to make the game safer
and more fun. Make sure your child is taught the right way.
Ensure you're the best coach you can be.
To learn more, visit usab.com or download the USA Basketball mobile app.
Army Reserve soldiers use their skills to make the Army even more capable and gain the tools to make themselves even more successful. Learn how at GoArmyReserve.com.
Back with you here in New Britain, Connecticut, as we'll take a look at both of the goals from the game. First by Central. That was a great move there and a shot made by Jamie Collmore, her first goal of the season. That came 78 minutes into the game. And then for UConn, the answer, the equalizer, Jackie Harnett. Nice move off the top of the crossbar and in. And that tied the game just 3 minutes later in the 81st minute. As we are tied in overtime now, 1-1, and there was some great defense played all game. And just in a span of about 2.5 minutes, both teams decided to score on two incredible goals. And here we are. So overtime just about to get underway. As we take a look at some of the stats, as we talked about in the first half, only 3 shots total for both teams combined in that first half. But in the second half, Central Connecticut took 6 and UConn took 5. So a lot more offense being played there. And Roman McLaughlin has 3 shots on the game so far, no goals. The one goal, of course, coming from Jamie Collmore for the Blue Devils. And she has 2 total shots. Tessa Atkinson also took 1. It was a good opportunity there, but just couldn't get all of it under there. And then for UConn, Jessica Mazzo, she has 1 shot. And Jackie Harnett was the 1 goal scorer for UConn. And both goalies, you know, there was really nothing they could do on either of those, as the one hit off the top of the crossbar and just fell in, and the other one was just a fantastic move by Jamie Collmore, just over the reach of the goalkeeper Palacios. As we'll have 10-minute overtime, and of course it is a golden goal rule here in college, so first team to score in overtime wins. Or you can call it sudden death. So UConn will have it first, as we see CCSU getting back onto the field. McDarcy now running off. And we are underway here in overtime. Here comes the Huskies. Elmore across. Here's a deep shot. Got an easy save from McQuillan there. UConn not wasting any time. And of course, if nobody scores in this overtime, there will be another. Same rules apply. Back to the keeper. UConn aggressive early. Here's a good pass there. Now up ahead. And it will fall out for a goal kick. And that's over the head of the UConn defender, but a good recovery. Nearly taken there by the Blue Devils. I'm sure UConn bench was holding their breath there. Be a throw in for the Devils. In the corner now. Bardes. Back to her. Nobody there. And UConn will take possession. Now stolen back. And tripped up. We got a foul. There'll be a free kick. Bardes is going to take this one for the Blue Devils. The lefty lines it up. Here's a kick into the box. And it's headed back. Still alive. Here's a shot. Just over. A good save there. It's going to be a corner kick for the Blue Devils. Palacios just got her hand on it at the last second and punched it over. Now, good opportunity again for the Blue Devils. Corner kick sent in. Just over the head of McLaughlin. Kept alive. Here's the ball sent in. Good defense there by the Huskies. Still a chance for the Blue Devils. And it's going to be a goal kick. So UConn playing some good defense there. Able to stay alive as we'll take another look at the near goal. And yet just punched at the last second. Went over the top. About 5.5 minutes left in this first overtime period. Here's some good moves there. Ball left out towards the center. Now in towards the corner. Kuzi's chasing it down. And I believe we're going to have a central throw in, we do. So still down there. No whistle, there was some contact. UConn player down. Trainer's running over. This game's been physical all night long as they stop the clock. And we'll take a quick break as we're watching CCSU soccer on NC Front Row.
How do you want to be remembered? Every day is a new opportunity. Every day I do something to get better. Every day is a step in my journey. Be better than you were yesterday. But not as good as you're gonna be tomorrow. Sweat the little things. Pay attention to the details. Because when opportunity knocks, it's too late to prepare.
I'll make the practice. Start to finish, start to finish.
We both want to win. Who wants it more? You want to be good. I want to be great. You get to write your next chapter. What's it gonna be?
Back with you in overtime. A 1-1 game. 4:40 left in this overtime period. As we saw Pato Jerzak get injured for the Huskies, but seems to be walking okay. As we hope she is able to recover. There'll be a UConn throw-in. Here's a chance and a shot. Not too much on that one, as it is cleared out for the moment. And now Barda sends it deep. Good defense there for the Blue Devils. Harnett throwing it in. As Mazzo didn't see the defender there. There's a whistle. Gonna be a foul on UConn. Might have been a good foul there. Kind of stopped the momentum Blue Devils would have had going forward. As they'll move it back to where the foul occurred. Quillen's gonna come out. Quillen sends it in. Not a lot of white shirts there. Here comes Mazzo. Spinning. Now gets it ahead. to Harnett. Harnett going towards the corner, looking to cross, deflected. Good pass there. And that's cleared away. Fight for the ball. And there's a foul against UConn. It's going to go against Elmore. Atkinson tried to get that one in. And it's going to be UConn throwing. Here comes Central. Just about 30 seconds left now. Big fall. Here comes Central ahead. Bardet sends it in. Oh, nearly in. Wow, that was very close with just 10 seconds left.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
It looks like we're going to go to a second overtime as we're still tied at 1. You're watching CCSU Women's Soccer on NEC Front Row.
How do you want to be remembered? Every day is a new opportunity. Every day I do something to get better. Every day is a step in my journey. Be better than you were yesterday. But not as good as you're gonna be tomorrow. Sweat the little things. Pay attention to the details. Because when opportunity knocks, it's too late to prepare.
I'll make the practice. Start to finish, start to finish.
We both want to win. Who wants it more? You want to be good. I want to be great. You get to write your next chapter. What's it gonna be?
The game of basketball. It demands grit, toughness, competitiveness at the highest level. In the NEC, we've been overlooked, underrated. That just gives us more to prove. Well, it's a new brand of NEC basketball. A brand that defines us. A brand that tells our story. A brand that doesn't quit. Don't play for yourself. Play for the person next to you. 100% given. 100% of the time. And when there's nothing left, dig deep and find more. All in, ball out, let's get it.
Basketball has been a game changer for me.
It's helped me grow as a teammate and a leader. The child is taught the right way.
Ensure you're the best coach you can be.
To learn more, visit usab.com or download the USA Basketball mobile app.
Back with you as we're just about to start the second overtime here in New Britain. We'll take a look at that near goal opportunity for the Blue Devils as Erica Bardez sent in a pretty good shot. It looked initially like it was going to fall in the lap of the goalkeeper, but kept carrying as she punched it into the top of the crossbar, and Central almost scored on the rebound, but nonetheless, it's still a 1-1 game, and we are here in double overtime. As now Central will have possession first, as we are underway. Same rules apply, sudden death. First to score wins, and this is going to fall right to the keeper. This has been a very, very intense game. Yeah, we'll have a fight for it at midfield. UConn kicking it ahead. Out to Elmore. Lost her footing, taken away. She's grabbing the jersey, no call. McLaughlin fighting through that. Good pass up ahead. Cavello sends it in. And a nice catch there by the keeper. Palacios went above the rim on that one. Ball through. It's going to fall out for a goal kick. About 7 minutes remaining in the second overtime. Be a throw in for UConn. Here's an opportunity. Elmore sends it up ahead. Harnett. Good move. Here's a shot. Way too hard there. Harnett looking for her second goal of the game. Of course, she scored that one to tie the game earlier on in regulation. That ball's through. Cavello trying to get there, but that's kicked away. It should fall. It should be a corner for the Blue Devils. And it is. So here we go. Dorman's going to go run down to take it. Crowd on their feet. See the student section behind the goal there. Looking for some magic. Dorman sends it in. Nobody there. Still alive. Back to Dorman. Kicked away. It'll be a throw-in. Just about 5.5 minutes remaining. That one out. It's going to be a throw-in again. Down the corner. Sent into the box. Now cleared out. Huskies the other way. Elmore has that taken away. McLaughlin. Good move there. Good pass up ahead. A good touch and a shot right at the keeper. But Central putting on the pressure here in the second overtime. There's a good head there. Up to Santon. And that time Elmore and Jordan not on the same page. UConn gets it back. Mazzo sends it across. Here's a shot. McQuillan there. Ball nearly got through there. Still alive, but chased down by Palacios. So we move towards 3 minutes remaining, about 3:15. And there's a whistle. It's going to be a good chance here for the Huskies. We'll have a free kick. Getting it lined up. Santon sends it in. Right at the keeper. Easy save from McQuillan. Central the other way quickly. Here's Cavello. Up ahead to McLaughlin. Nearly got through. Tried to get it back, but Central's there. And now UConn clears it. Up ahead, McLaughlin. Yes. There's a whistle. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Central with possession. It's desperation mode now. Nice move there. Pass up ahead. Nearly goes in off the crossbar. Another great opportunity for the Blue Devils. And that would have ended the game, but instead it's going to be a goal kick. Take a look again at that one. Nice move. And the shot, deep shot, nearly got it in. Laughlin falls. Mazzo. Some nifty footwork taken away. Up ahead. Nice move there. Into the box. UConn has to take a shot here. Here's Mazzo. No, but it was whistle offsides anyway. Now 30 seconds. Central's going to have one more chance here. Ball sent deep. Here comes Inzarello. Pass stolen. UConn not done yet. 10 seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
and it looks like
3,
we'll get
2, 1.
One last shot. Nope, and that's going to do it. As we're going to end this one in a tie. 1-1. A great game defensively for both teams. As we saw, Central took the lead first, as they've done in every game so far this season. That goal coming there by Jamie Collmore, her first of the season. That came about 78 minutes into the game. And of course, right after that, just about 2.5 minutes later, Jackie Harnett with the equalizer tied the game for UConn. And that's where we stood at 1-1. Went to a couple overtime periods. Neither team can score. Some really close chances. A couple shots off the top of the crossbar. One by Bardez that nearly went in, but it was a good save by Palacios. And of course, this one, that was the goal earlier on for UConn, the one that tied it. That was by Jackie Harnett, her first of the season. And we take a look again. This was Bardez on the shot. Kept carrying, just punched into the crossbar. Almost had the rebound there and shot and in, but it was no good. And it was another good opportunity for Central. And here, McLaughlin making a nice move up ahead. And that shot right at the keeper. So that was no good. And of course, the last one, the chance for Central. Nice spin move here. And the shot just a bit too high off the crossbar. So that's where it was. And both teams played a tremendous game, especially defensively, as we saw just one goal apiece. So this has been a fantastic night of soccer. It was a beautiful night for it in here in New Britain, and it's going to end in a draw. So thank you for listening and watching here on NEC Front Row. Have a good night, everybody.
How do you want to be remembered? Every day is a new opportunity. Every day I do something to get better. Every day is a step in my journey.